Okay, hi guys. Hope you all are well. This morning's video was actually yet another request. It's basically goal setting and goal setting linked to work. The thing about this is the work day is 5 days a week. So you need to remember to be as on time as you can. But to be as on time as you can, you need to disclose all the difficulties linked to what you're going through, be it your bladder and bowel management cycle, your level of eyesight, your level of dyslexia, your level of how many times you have to take your epileptic medication or your asthma pump. All of those things you need to start disclosing to your supervising staff so that they can identify and adapt the job description so that you can still fulfill the core functions of the job, but remember to be on time, neatly groomed. I have done the research, I have fulfilled your task for the end of the day. And so, yeah, because remember, legally, a reasonable accommodation basically says remove any and all unnecessary tasks that's going to hinder the person because of their disability from fulfilling the core functions of the job. And so then, what you want to do is, again, you're going to watch your dress code. Today's a Friday, so I'm always in a golf shirt for videos, because unless I'm going to a corporate attire meeting, I wear a button-down shirt, possibly with a tie, hanging loosely but neatly. But most companies allow for golf shirt and jeans with a pair of tackies. Again, no P-caps because of security reasons. And so it's those small things. Book your transport early. If you're gonna Uber, build a relationship with one particular driver. And the reason I'm saying this, so that he knows your chair, he knows you how to load you in the car, he knows you to do this and and all of that stuff. If you're gonna dial a ride, the rules are simple. Book your transport a week before the time and say you're a regular user. And remember to believe in yourself. That's the most important part. Believe, believe, believe. If you want to be in a position, if you're earning now 2,500, which roughly translates to 625 Rand a week on an internship or feeder or learnership program, that's fine, because it's going to help you build up your CV. But if you want to earn 10,000 Rand a month, 11,000, 12,000, then you better act like you deserve it. Do the research, do the task, be on time, keep yourself neatly groomed, conduct yourself in an appropriate manner. When you do your bathroom routine at work, make sure everything is clean. You don't want to be smelling of urine and excrement in the office. Try and find somebody that's gonna help you keep your nails neatly groomed and your hair brushed, if that's your particular way. Try and keep if you're a gentleman, at least keep your beard neatly groomed, and we'll get to that in a second. Carers are not that expensive. I know we have the culture of, I'll just ask my cousin or my mom. But as you grow in your professional career, as you step up the ladder, you will be able to afford certain things. It may not be a hand control car or something like that, but it might be even somebody to drive the car, and you can join a lift club. So then, on carer, which is the person you're going to employ to feed you good food and to keep your teeth brushed and your breath fresh, those guys can work for about 250 Rand a day. And remember, depending on your level of function, you're not going to need a carer every day. You're going to need them to come in like once every second day. Maybe you can skip the weekends, then your family can pull a double duty. It's just to keep it's just on your bowel day and on your day when you need to calf. For me, a handicap tip is the condom calf, which just runs into a bag. But then when you change the sheath, if you're a wheelchair user, when you change the sheath, keep a flushable wet wipe handy. Just clean the area here. The ladies will know what I'm talking about, as well as us veteran wheelchair users. But keep the area clean here in that kind of area. You don't want anything dripping on the underwear because those aromas do filter through. And it's the small things that the senior staff are going to be watching. It's, is he neatly groomed? Can he participate in meetings? Can he engage uh, properly in a social setting? You know, it's those things. Can you shake a hand? Can you make eye contact? Um, and remember, not focus too much on diction, but know what you're talking about. Listen to the news. Listen to your boss. Even for time management. I know this is going to sound very old fashioned, but on your desk, keep a page a day open in your diary. And as you do things, write it down and tick it off. Write it down and tick it off. That means you have a job report. Even though at the bottom of the range jobs, which is your call center, your data capturers, um, you're gonna be required to have a job report. So on that form, fill in everything that you've done by the minute. Then at the end of the week, because remember, if you break down your stipend, it's gonna come to about 625 rand a week. So for that 625 rand a week, what did you do? So you fill in your job report, because if you're gonna wait till the end of the week, you're gonna sit and thumbs like, what exactly did I do for the whole month this month? And if you write it down every day, bit by bit, remember, it's like having a meal. You can't just take the plate and put it to your mouth and hung. You're gonna cut it. You're gonna take a bit of potato. You're gonna take a bit of meat. You're gonna take a little bit of rice, and that's the bite. And so on and so on. Break it down for yourself. Then keep yourself clean. Keep yourself brainy. Keep yourself sharp. Sort out your private relationships at home. That's the reason why we work. We work to nurture a life at home. We work to support our spouses. We work to support our children. I don't mean children as in son or daughter. If you've got a niece that you care a lot about, be able to buy a present on her birthday. Contribute to the school fees, yes. If you've got a nephew, the same thing. And yes, we need to work to support our significant others, not only emotionally, but financially as well. Because when it comes to this, you'd find that if your spouse is able-bodied, the family are going to think this is going to be one hell of a burden. But if you can prove you can work, you can sustain a marriage. And remember, with your financial growth, your spiritual growth will also change and grow. So, because you'll have a different story to tell every night when you come in. You will be able to experience morning traffic. You'll be able to experience, I'm running late for the meeting. I need a smoke. And on that, when it comes to smoking, if you're gonna smoke and you're a quad and you need an attendant with you to help you do certain things, keep the breath fresh, because very often the attendant doesn't smoke. So what happens is the attendant feels offended because every time you've got to be in close proximity to a person, then you need to be able. Then all they can smell is your Rothmans, and that sometimes doesn't go down well. The same thing when it comes to eating and drinking. Rinse your mouth, because machine coffee is a bit strong. And the same. Ask for help when you want to eat. If you've got fine motor skill problems and you're lifting a burger, there's nothing more worse, well, for me, if the burger falls apart in front of everybody. So you can explain to a colleague, just help me position something so that I can grip and take a bite. And then the colleague will help you. It's not as embarrassing to ask for help. What is embarrassing is if they can see the problem and you can see the problem and you don't ask for help. There's nothing sexual about it. There's nothing sexual orientation about it. It's gonna be gender neutral. I don't have a problem with a woman washing me as long as I'm clean. Yes, depending on the woman, sense of touch stimulation will occur, but you can be immature about it. Anyway, guys, I'll probably hit back on this topic. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. We'll speak soon.